And we're back. What's up, guys?
What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, y'all?
I'm here with Patrick this time. He hasn't been on the one since we talked about music with everyone.
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was my birthday.
Oh, yeah, that's
it
right.
was
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
birthday.
About fucking...
We were just ranting about, like, everything.
like, just music. And that was a long-ass episode, too.
It was like an hour.
Hour and a half. Like,
There's like 7 of us or 6
Dude,
of us.
because we all the time we remember, like, do you remember that one random-ass white guy that Flan brought?
This is my friend Zayton. He owns, like, a coffee shop.
It was like that,
yeah.
like Ben or whatever.
Yeah.
They were literally just sitting on the wall.
Yeah.
And they were like, this is doing math.
Yeah.
Dude, it was just like, because we were having a conversation, like Patrick said, and he would just come in and was like, yeah, I
Yeah,
fucking
dude,
agree.
like-
Dude, honestly, like, that's exactly how I fucking feel, dude. And they were just like,
And the thing is, because he was just like on the
Exactly.
background, so he didn't have like a mic or anything, so it was super like
just
very back.
very, like, mellow.
And it's like, yeah, dude, like that's what I think. I'm like,
I'd be talking about outside and shit.
that was pretty funny. Yeah,
That was
but-
fun, though. That was a good conversation.
Dude, yeah. How was your week though? How have you been so far?
I've been chilling. You know, yesterday made a big meal for my mom for Mother's Day.
Oh shit, you cook, bro? Fuck.
Yeah.
What'd you make?
I try. I'm not up to his level, but you
He
know.
made her chop.
He actually bought her a 6-meal program.
Which is exactly.
Broke out the special top ramen, you know.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Saved it for a good time.
Oh,
No, we made her some pasta and like steak.
Was it like dinner for dinner?
Yeah, it was like a dinner.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we all got full.
Damn. What'd you do?
What I do? Well, my mom left in the morning.
You didn't do anything?
Well, I mean, like, what happened Saturday? What did we do? Actually, no, I couldn't do anything. Because Saturday, like, even though we got home, like, she was just chilling. She was, like, drinking. We made a big-ass dinner. We made, like, my brother has this recipe. He calls it shoyu beef. Why? I don't fucking know. It's
Wait, what?
shoyu.
Show you beef?
Yeah.
Wait, he's just trying to be Asian or something?
No, apparently it's a thing in Hawaii when we used to live out there. He's like, oh, yeah, it's shoyu beef. It's literally just soy sauce and sugar. It's a motherfucker swears like, and it was good. But, like, the thing is, like,
Is the sauce even thick? That doesn't
dude,
sound
it
like
was
it's
thick as fuck.
Oh,
because
really?
He cooked
Shit.
it, and, like, we cooked it, and he's like, all right, because
the sugar like caramelized, right?
it caramelized, but we cooked it, and we flipped it, and we're going to put it back in the oven. And, dude, the sugar, like, you know when sugar, when it gets heated for such a long time, starts to bubble?
Yeah.
It was like that. So, literally, it was like a fucking glaze on
Oh,
everything.
fuck.
And it was good. Like, it was really good, actually. But, like, she had that. She knocked the fuck out. I made, like, salt, pepper, shrimp with ginger and garlic, and then she went upstairs and hung out with my dog because she honestly likes my dog more than me. I swear to God, dude. She literally, like, I remember one time I didn't bring her. She was, like, mad at me for, like, the entire day. She didn't want to fucking talk. She didn't want to talk to me. But she went and got my brother
Fuck is
food
Mila?
and just, like, looked at me. She's like, oh, you look hungry? I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry. She's like, oh, you want some dinner? Like,
Dude, tell him about how you treat your fucking the other dog.
oh, fuck that dude. Fuck him. I hate Chucky. I hope you're watching this bitch. So, like, Chucky's his other dog. It's not my dog. It's my brother's girlfriend's dog. And I don't like him for 2 reasons. 1, he's ugly. 2, he smells. And 3, he's just ill-mannered. Like, he's a rascal. He's a piece of shit. Like, and I don't want people saying, like, oh, you hate dogs. I don't hate dogs. I have a dog. And I love my dog. I'll fucking die for it. But I hate this other dog. Because 1 of 2 reasons. 1, he's a piece of shit. So what he does is this. Like, if you... Okay, like, for instance, if I'm sitting like this, right? If I do like this. Just like this, right? Whatever. Fucking sit like this. Do your thing. Motherfucker comes up. He's like a fucking gremlin. Like, Smeagol. Fucking... Oh, just comes up behind... Yeah, he's weird. And dude, he's weird. Because, like... Okay, he's like... I forget what mix he is. I think he's like a... Not a lab. He's like those weird furry dogs that kind of like mops. But, like, he smells like a dirty one. And... He looks completely different when you shave him. When you shave him, he looks like a homeless person. It's weird as fuck. I swear to God. He looks homeless. Like, it's fucking weird. But, like, he comes and he starts, like doing this shit. Like, he wants to, like, scratch his back on you, but, like, he does it where his asshole's in the air, too. He's, like, basically rubbing his asshole all over your fucking leg. And, like, it was fucked up. Like, we weren't doing anything, and, like, my dad doesn't like dogs. He'll tolerate my dog because it's my dog. But it's so fucked up, and it was kind of funny. His name is Chucky. And he was just literally just sitting next to my dad, and my dad's like, look at this fucking idiot. And, like, he's just talking shit to the dog, and the dog's just fucking sneezing and shit because he has a fucked up respiratory system. And my dad's like, you know what?
Poor dog, dude.
My dad, I swear, it was the funniest shit ever. It was so funny. He kicked his sandal up, caught him midair, and fucking yanked him. Just no reason. Didn't do shit. He was just sitting there, being a dog. And my dad's like, fuck you. Like, for no reason, dude. And it's just like, I don't like that dog. The reason I don't like him is because, like, I think I talked about it in the pod before, but, like, I was laying down at home, and my dog's a bitch. Doesn't like to be around me. That's Tala, everybody, for those who...
She's coming to ruin the podcast.
talking about Chucky and how much I hate him. Anyway, so I was laying down with my dog, and then fucking she went away because she's a bitch. And Chucky comes up to me. I'm like, all right, whatever. I didn't really want to be around you.
She got in the shot.
Yeah.
We gotta kill her now.
Okay, alright, guys, that's today's podcast. Now, after that, he comes to my face, and I start to pet him, and he sneezes in my fucking face. Like, just... Like, now, like just fucking, like, this projectile. Like a fucking super soaker. And ever since then, I fucking hate him. Because even when he gets near me, he starts sneezing. Like, apparently he's allergic to fucking me. I don't know why. But I hate him. And the reason why he has, like, a fucked up nose, because he was a puppy. The other dogs, like, they didn't fuck with him. So he, like, bit off half of the nose.
Oh, fuck.
really?
Yeah,
So even, like, dogs bully him.
And when I heard that story, I laughed so hard.
Dang.
I wasn't trying to be mean. It was like, that's kind of funny. Because, like, this dog would have the worst of luck.
Just behind the park.
So people and dogs hate him.
This is fucked up.
But the thing is, it's not even like it's not like, okay, it'd be different if he wasn't like a bad dog. He's not like a terrible dog. It's just he pees everywhere because he's a fucking boy. So he thinks like, you know, it's funny though because like my brother is obviously the guy of the house because he's the one that lives there, and like my brother is literally like thinks that the other dog thinks like he's the alpha. So my brother tries to go out of his way to make it seem like you're not shit to me, like you're just a dog. So like for instance, like the dog will go and like pee on like just random shit. Like my brother has weights outside, and he'll piss all over the weights. So my brother's just like, one day I'm gonna fucking wake him up by peeing in his face. just for hell of it. Like, it just, I don't fucking know, dude. That's their shit. I'm never there. I'm there like once a week, but like, fuck that dog.
Hilarious.
Fuck that dog, fuck them kids. And, fuck GNC. So, yeah.
Oh, just throw that in there. Dude, you want to talk about how... You want to talk about how shit...
I'll
You
say
look
a
so
word.
nice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
The grad pics for this.
I know.
It's really good.
I'll show you the pictures after. Yeah, we took pictures.
Oh.
What was that?
Do you want to talk about how bad Delta Queen was?
No.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god,
How was
dude.
that?
Oh.
How was that? Because I remember...
That shit was so
you were telling me you're
cringy.
going to that.
Yeah,
and
we were going.
changing
We
everything.
yeah, because we were getting ready and everything. I was talking to him, but basically we went on Friday. Her parents came down and everything.
It's
'Cause,
because
like,
I
she
was
won
last
last year.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I won last year, so I had to crown the new girl, and then, always like last year's
Get a little bit
contestant.
closer.
Last year's contestant like asks like there's like fishbowl questions, so like they pick like random questions out of the bowl, and like I asked it to them, and then like my boots are gonna be out. Anyway, yeah, and then they asked me like 2 hours before. They're like, oh, like do you want to be a judge? And I was like, fuck it, like I'm already there, might as well. But like this year was trash.
Dude.
It was
That's-
Dude, oh
trash.
my god, dude!
Okay,
They
the-
did like this Family Feud bit, like, and granted, like last year they did one too, but this one was so much worse.
No, I don't think
It
so.
was
No,
it wasn't worse.
it was just
Last year's
long.
was worse.
Okay, well, what was last year's?
Last
then?
Last
It
year,
was
like
about-
4 people did the Family Feud thing.
Last year, it was literally all the girls being like, just doing Vine references. Like, the bitch would be like, oh, what's this? She's like, avocado! And like, just dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Just stupid as shit. I just remember saying that, and I was just boiling with rage.
Okay, no, okay, it wasn't cringy though. It was boring. Like
It
this
was
year's was
long.
boring.
It was
boring.
too long. Yeah.
Like, it was
and
just
it was
really lame.
unorganized and
Because like there's this gay Asian dude that usually does it.
Kenny?
He did it last year, and he did it really well last year. And but apparently it wasn't supposed to be him this year.
I like how
and,
you referencing, like, yeah, there's some gay Asian dude. Like,
I mean, like, cause like we clowned him super hard. Like,
not
remember?
for being gay, we clowned
No.
him because, like,
No,
because
fuck
there's
you.
another. No, we didn't clown him for being gay, but like,
No,
the whole
it's
time
just-
we're talking about, like, the entire time in the back.
so homophobic right now.
I know.
It's not
honestly.
even. No, it's not even like that.
But like we were like funny like the whole time like he just back so he's just getting top and he came out all sweaty and like coming up with zipper
Cause
and
like
shit.
during one segment he came out and he looked kind of flustered. So we're like, oh, what if he was just macking some other dude in the back?
Stupid as shit.
Oh, dude.
No,
terrible.
It's so
They're
fucking...
awful. They're literally.
No, but literally the whole time we were clowning everyone, dude. It's like not even just him.
the fucked up part about the entire show because like last year when she went we kind of assumed that like okay
At least because they have like enough trophies for at least one person to get.
we
like,
figured
each-
like okay
one-
one person would get one trophy. Only 2 girls got trophies.
No, 3 girls.
3
and
girls.
then 2 girls didn't
Yeah,
get shit.
3 girls got trophies. 2 girls didn't get fucking anything.
It was really mean because I thought like, oh, okay, they'll
That's
give them
nice.
like the little trophies to the one girl
Like,
that had
oh,
like the
best
lowest scores, you know, or like.
Congeniality
But see,
or
that's
whatever
the thing
fuck.
though. Like even last year, the trophies were bigger because like my Delta Queen trophy is
It was
like double the
huge.
size of that
Yeah,
one.
it was huge.
And then the City of Hope Angel one, that one is pretty big too. But this year's it was this big.
Just a fucking sticker.
Even the sash, like the sash was like super small. Like my like OZ Kai sash, like the font, the lettering is bigger than the Delta Queen sash this year.
Yeah.
Sad.
And it's in purple, which it should be purple. Their colors are purple. So it's like, why the fuck would you like?
Didn't they make it white this year?
It was white with like orange lettering.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's really ugly.
Yeah, dude. But we're literally just
The
making
crown
fun
was
of
smaller too, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, it was
Are they
a whole...
losing like funding for this? Or
I don't know.
something?
It was just like the guy that was in charge of it. Honestly.
I know they didn't raise that much money this year
They
compared to last year.
wait. Last year we raised like 27,000. This year they only raised 16.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
more funny. It was more like more people knew about it. I'm assuming last year maybe.
I think last year was like way more competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because last year we actually were wondering like, oh, who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it?
Yeah,
Like this year it was
once
kind
we
of
saw that fucking girl who played the violin, danced, and what else she did?
no, she
And
sang. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, she won.
This is one like
Oh, so it's like a talent contest.
Yeah, it was
because
it was like a
talent
skits
portion.
and like, oh, what's this stand for you? Kind of shit. Like
No, okay, so like the skip portion is like your sorority value. The skip portion is your sorority values, and then that's like the first part, and then the second part is like the talent portion, and then the last portion is like the interview questions.
yeah.
And like she was the only like talented one. Cause like I shit you not, like she came out playing the violin. We're like,
Seriously, she's actually
okay, like we're like, yeah, we fuck with this. And then she started singing. We're like, okay, she has a good voice. And then they fucking put a curtain up, and she just took her clothes off. And I was like,
She started hula dancing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
And Tal's
she's
mom was
good.
going fucking ballistic.
Yeah,
Dude, her mom was like,
she's
yeah! Like, she was ecstatic. She didn't even know the girl. She was ecstatic when she won.
My mom was like, yeah, she deserved it. She deserved
And
it.
then fucking Tal's dad was just like, this is so fucking boring.
Like, literally,
Intermission,
dude,
during
at intermission,
intermission.
he's like, let's go. Like, he wanted to leave.
He's like, let's take pictures right now. I was like, why? He's like, because I'm leaving. I was like, where are you going? I was like, Dad, where are you going? And he's like, I'm leaving. He's like, this is so boring. And I was like, give it a chance. He's like, no. He's like, was it like this last year? I was like, I mean, I don't know, but I don't think so. Like,
No, this was
It wasn't. Like, at least there was some competition. There was, like, you could, like, oh, okay, you could wonder who was going to win. But this year was, like, that girl had 3 talents. It was pretty obvious.
Everyone else,
She
like, one girl did salsa, the other girl did, like, what I forgot. She played
dance.
guitar.
There was, like, 2 dancers, right? There was, like, the first
Yeah, the
one.
there
first
were
girl-
4 dancers, technically.
Oh, technically, yeah.
Yeah, because, like, she did salsa. The other 2 did, like, lyrical contemporary.
Yeah.
And then the last girl,
No,
they-
the
they-
last-
the Asian girl did guitar.
Yeah, she did guitar.
Yeah, she sang.
That's what. No, she didn't dance. That's what I'm saying. She
Oh,
played guitar.
they said she danced.
No, she played guitar. And
I think the funniest part of the whole thing was the last, like, the questionnaire. Like, okay, if, like, what was it? It was like, if you can do this, what
oh,
would
if you were to like be a nurse at like a hospice or whatever.
What would you do? And it's just like, it's just funny because like everyone's answer was like the same shit.
No,
but,
like,
It
it was
was,
the first,
but,
like,
it was-
but better. Like,
no, like
that was-
the first girl said like basically everything right. It's like, oh, as Amanda said or whatever, and like literally all of them said like, oh, like she said. I'm
That's
like,
what it's like, like everything he said, but like 100.
I would do it like way better,
like,
dog.
You know, like theirs good. Like mine's just fucking exponentially fucking great. Like that was literally it. I'm just like, 'cause
Like the answers were so lame. Like
yeah, I would like be their
The
friend.
question, it wasn't a good question.
it wasn't, but
It was
even
just
then, like
it's like who the fuck, like who's me? Like I'd be mean as fuck to them. It was just
I'd
like
slap the
I'd
shit
be
out of your
their
grandmother.
friend.
Like I would
be,
fucking
like,
call her
super
old.
Cool, fucking making mac and cheese if they really want it. 'Cause I know fucking, you know, in that situation you want mac.
Dude,
and
if they were
Just,
Mexican,
like,
I'd make them tacos.
just
every
stupid
day.
shit, dude. Like just dumb as shit. Like I don't know. Like I just felt like it was lazy. That's the best way I can say. It was lazy.
It wasn't like I mean like she said the dude who was like running it wasn't as experienced as the other guy.
Was it Clayton?
No.
Clayton's like the small ass dude that was her
My
coach
big,
last year.
yeah.
That's funny. Her big, but he's small.
He's short as fuck. I remember, dude.
pretty
He
ironic,
needs to
though.
get his like suits tailored because he was. It's so
I don't,
droopy.
I don't know about Clay. I didn't see him, but every other dude there, their fucking suit, like their fucking shoulder pads, they look like villains from like the 1920s. Like I'm surprised they weren't fucking like match. Hey, we're not. That's a
Which
great
is
man.
weird because they usually get it tailored.
Like they weren't tailored at all. They were
Like,
so
they
baggy.
usually get the like customized.
It's literally like they went to the shop like I need that right now. You don't know.
Literally like an hour before the event.
Is that I'll get a medium. What the fuck does that mean?
Me because my dress was too long.
Yeah, but I mean, you look great. Like even that, like because like the heels helped a lot. But I mean, I didn't want to take a picture with you because you're way taller than me.
Yeah, your
I was
heels
so
are like
upset.
6'2".
No, I wasn't.
6'1".
I'm 6'2".
They're like 3 inches, so I was like 5'10".
What is like 5 feet?
That's like
Marcos.
I know that's 5 like.
So like literally like 2 inches taller than you.
Still,
Like,
still makes me upset. I can't be seen with you. I was like, but yeah, I mean, it was
I
a
had to beg him to take a picture. I was like, please. He's like, no.
yeah. No, even then, like I deleted the ones that we got.
I recovered them.
Whatever.
Oh,
But yeah, it was a cool event. And then we went to get out dinner. We went to fucking what was it?
TGIF.
No, the other one before. Heroes.
Heroes?
It was fucking awkward.
Yeah, so the ladies.
Heroes is awkward, bro.
Dude,
It
it's
was just
fucking-
like
they're
people are
rude as shit
mean.
there.
They're
They're
rude.
rude.
They're really rude there. Like,
They're
the
rude.
people there, or like the servers.
The
servers.
Servers.
Servers are
Hostess.
rude. They're just like, do what the fuck you want, dude. Like, we'll put you when we want. And, like,
Like that's dead ass. Like
no,
just,
because
like,
what happened, like, her mom was like, okay, we'll fucking wait. And they're like, it's gonna be 45 minutes. And then she's like, okay. And then her mom was just like,
Can we go to the bar?
Can we go to the bar? And I guess that she may have, like, I'm assuming she, like, misunderstood. Like, yeah, you guys can go to the bar. And if you guys find a place to sit, just sit there. And I'm
That's
assuming-
what the lady said. She's
No,
like,
I know
oh,
that-
like you guys can sit like there's like tables and stuff by the bar. You can sit there. My mom was like, okay, so that's why she got a table, and then they were just like, you can't sit here. And it's just like, you just told, like, this is the bar, is it not? Like,
Yeah. That was awkward because we're just all sitting there, and then some other people would be like, did you guys get help today? Like, no. We're just sitting there.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that was kind of awkward.
That was
We went
awkward.
to the...
Went to GI Fridays.
Yeah. That was cool, I guess.
I mean, like, the coleslaw was not bad. Better than Dave's.
Yeah. That's such a white review. I'll tell you, the coleslaw.
Dude, the coleslaw was the best
That was a
part.
fucking hitter.
Man.
I'll tell you what. Like, all right, Johnson. Like, that fucking
Davidson.
one guy. Dude, that one dude who was there who didn't even work there. The boss's son. Dude, there was this guy in
It was
a
like- he was like the
t-shirt. It was
host
like
or
a
whatever.
Scrappy Doo shirt with like long fucked up hair.
He's like, yeah, guys, enjoy your time. We're like, he doesn't work here.
Dude, he doesn't work here.
Was he like a crackhead?
No. He was like a young, like, white dude.
Oh.
And he, like, helped
That
us to...
has to be the
Like,
boss's
the
son.
boss's son or something. Like, he was
Or,
just
like,
hanging
he's
out
like,
there.
He's like the manager of like the complex. He's just give a fuck.
Like, he
He's
was just like,
there.
yeah, dudes, like, enjoy, like, just let me know if you need anything. Like, super, like, that accent, too. Like,
Just super like chill.
super surfer, like, white
Super,
dude.
like, bro.
It was really funny.
Get some swells kind of guy.
Frat boy type of.
Hey, a frat boy, just like dude,
Literally, they're just, like,
play
super
my
chill,
guitar.
like, skater kind of dude.
Has like those poncho jackets.
Yeah.
Fucking the ones that everyone.
Basically, that dude who did the podcast with us. Like,
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of dude.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Ben.
What was his name? Matthew.
Ben.
Ben.
Ben?
Ben
yeah.
Palmer.
Ben.
Polymer.
Palmer.
Polymer? Yeah, fuck polyethylene.
Palmer.
Like, what the fuck?
Fucking no.
Ben
Oh,
Palmer.
dude.
I don't know.
Yeah, man. But
That was kind of it, really though.
it was just like a weird night. It was fun, but it was just weird. Cause like,
Yeah.
Palmer.
what the fuck was that?
No, I can't think of anything now.
Yeah, I did. I was gonna talk about Game of Thrones with you, but she's not caught up. She's on season 4 right now.
I'm on season 4, episode 6.
Already? Fuck.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Wait, when did you start?
Saturday.
Last Saturday.
Okay, well, yeah, but I was sick the whole week, and I didn't watch it, so it doesn't count.
For
Did you
season-
watch like in a week 4 seasons?
Yeah, not even a week since Saturday.
This past Saturday?
Like the Saturday before I started it, and then I got sick, so I didn't watch it like at all last week. And then from Saturday, like this current Saturday, I started. So it's been like I'm on my 4th day.
Those are like
season a
hour long,
day.
hour like
Yeah,
over
long.
hour long like episodes. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
did
I'm
the
like,
same
don't give
thing.
up. 'Cause I know,
I'm almost there. I'm like, oh.
like the first 2 seasons, like and a half.
It
are,
took
like,
me so
those
long.
are
to
very
get through
slow.
1 and 2. It took me so long. 'cause
Like
I'm
1 is usually the slowest one.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it literally just like people fucking the entire time?
You know, that
Fucking and killing.
That's
That's one.
the
Yeah.
season 1 has
is
the
like
most
that,
fucking.
Yeah.
Just literally like it's basically like the
They're all-
day
it
in the
was
life
just-
of a fucking Nordic person. Like
I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, literally, they're just like, just having sex and
just
then
boning you
like
to stab
cutting each
somebody.
other's heads off.
It doesn't matter
Literally-
if they're underage. It doesn't matter if they're already married. It doesn't matter if they're related. Apparently,
No, they're marrying their cousins and fucking their brothers.
It's fucking
Yeah,
weird.
Cersei just fucks her. Like literally, the end of the
Yeah.
first episode is like the queen fucking her brother.
Her twin brother.
Her twin
That's
brother.
gross.
It's pretty weird.
It's really weird.
They have like 4 kids together too.
Yeah.
Are they all like fucking Notre Dame?
Not even like
They
one
look
of them was
completely
like
normal.
one of them like Joffrey had a weird chin. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I hate him. That
Joffrey was
bastard.
crazy as fuck.
Is that the one who got
He
his
deserved it.
fucking...
What? No.
No,
That one he got
What is
like
that?
no, no.
no. You haven't seen it yet, so you can't talk about it.
Oh.
It's gross.
But
I just saw his death today. So satisfying.
he got
Joffrey?
poisoned.
I hate him. Yeah.
Like at his wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
bitch. He
Dude.
deserved it. I was like waiting for him to die. I'm like, oh my god.
You know you're gonna
You saw it coming though.
you're gonna.
Oh yeah, he deserved it.
Yeah.
Cause like she asked her dad, and she's like, he dies, right? Like.
I was like, please tell me he dies. He's like, oh yeah, and he's like, it's a pretty bad death. And I was like, T, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna watch it if he's like still alive. I'm not watching it. And he's like, no, he dies. And I was like, T.
Just wait until you get to the trial by combat for his death. Like what happens to Oberyn.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
That dude was dope too. And he
Dude,
died.
I told her like he was like
What?
one of my favorite characters.
Oh,
Was?
what do you mean?
R.I.P.
That dude's dope. That
No,
dude's
just
dope.
no. Like you'll
The
see what
kinky
happens.
one? The kinky
yeah, the kinky
prince?
prince. He's like bi and shit. He's like
Yeah.
fucking dudes
yeah,
and shit.
he's like fucking like a dude, and then his wife is like fucking like 2 girls.
Yeah.
They're
It's
all
pretty
fucking
wild.
each other.
Yeah, they're all.
And like Tywin just walks in.
Yeah,
he's like Prince Martell.
I'm sorry to
Martell.
interrupt.
That's his last name.
Yeah. He's like, sorry to interrupt, but
He's like, come in, come join.
Come in. Yeah,
Let
that's
me in
just
your
it gets crazy. Like literally seasons 4, 5, and 6 are like at the
How
craziest.
many seasons are there? Or 8?
Eight.
Eight. And
You just
next,
can't get attached to any character because
I learned that
Probably
from Ned fucking Stark.
She learned
I
that from
loved
Ned
Oh, you
Stark
love Ned Stark?
and,
Yeah.
I loved
and Rob
him.
Stark.
I fell in love with Rob, and I was like, I'll marry you.
They did it on purpose.
I'll
Like,
become
you
the
Yeah,
queen of the
Tony
north.
Stark.
I was like, I'll become queen of the north. The fuck.
No, come Queen of the North.
And then he just fucking got gutted
Fucked up.
at a wedding. That's fucked.
That's a
He
red
got-
wedding one.
Yeah.
He got a bad, I thought. That was a pretty,
God,
like...
that was a bad death.
That was mean.
What
That
happened?
it was rude. Like, what did he do to the writers?
The writers defended it. Like, he defended the writers when I'm like, oh, fuck him.
Chop off his dick and
Dude, one guy gets his dick chopped off.
Yeah.
Several people get their dicks
Yeah.
chopped
Yeah, a
off.
lot of people do get
Literally,
castrated.
he's like,
is it
oh,
the
like,
mountain?
No.
literally, there's like an army of men that are
To chop off
castrated.
dicks?
Yeah, the Unsullied. Literally, they all have. They don't have
He
dicks.
has like super high pitched voices.
No, dude, fucking. I was like, Theon literally just cut off his dick and then sent it to his family.
Yeah, in a box.
Something to remember me of.
And you're like, that's fucked up.
No, like,
His
I'm on that
sisters-
part where
oh.
they're like torturing him right now.
Oh, you feel
And
really
he's
bad.
like Reek. They keep calling
Oh,
him
like
Reek.
he goes
And
by
he's-
Reek now.
Yeah, he has like Stockholm syndrome
Yeah.
because his sister tries to save him.
Oh, he's like no,
Dude,
like
he's like,
Mhm.
no. I was like so sad. And
That's
then
really
the guy's
fucked
like
up.
giving him Ramsey's like giving him a bath. I'm like, you fucking cunt. Like,
yeah, dude. it's
I was
really
like, that
fucked
shit's
up.
rude. Like, I hated like what he did in Winterfell, but like, no one deserves that.
That was really fucked
Like,
up.
that was fucked up. Like, not only did he cut his dick off, but like he like forced him to like change his identity.
He just lost his
Me-
humanity, basically.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
He's all shaking and just all tripping
He's
out.
all scared. He's like fucking like a crackhead.
I was like, bro, what is
I
he
mean,
on?
you saw the fucking episode of The Long Night, so like it all like leads up to that where he defends Bran.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot leads up to that, but yeah, no more spoilers for some people who aren't in like season 8 yet.
Sure, we just spoiled a whole bunch of shit that
Yeah,
happened.
those are old seasons. If you haven't watched it by now,
Fuck
like,
them, yeah. Like,
if you haven't watched it by now,
like season 8, like okay, it's new.
Yeah, it makes
Don't
sense.
spoil that shit for me.
But like season
this
7
season
came out
was,
2
like-
years ago, 2017.
Yeah.
If you don't plan on watching the episode the Sunday when it releases, stay off of social media. 'Cause
Everyone's
we'll
gonna be
spoil it
talking
for
about
you. You will.
Everyone's gonna be talking. That's why I
They'll
want her
ruin
to
it
catch
for you.
up by Sunday
Yeah.
because I want to have like a viewing with everyone here, like fucking like, because that's just gonna be crazy.
viewing?
A viewing.
To
Viewing.
fucking
A
rip.
viewing.
R.I.P. That episode's gonna be insane.
Yeah, just wait until you get to the one that just happened, dude. You
Yeah,
can
you
see
see the
why
one
I'm
that just
so
happened?
fucking mad.
You'll be pissed. You'll be.
It was like
pissed.
really
It was
divisive.
weird.
Like people were either really pissed or like they saw it coming. Like they'll say like, I mean,
saw
they
that shit
should, you
coming.
should see it coming. Like there's a lot of foreshadowing to it, but it's still like it still pisses you.
Dude.
No.
Oh yeah, dude. But yeah, Tari has no idea what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
I know.
You know, like that's why I tell him shit.
I
He
don't
doesn't
watch
care.
TV.
Oh, yeah,
No,
we were
I just
ta-
can't get into like.
I don't like
think about it.
watching TV.
I don't like it. I just can't get into it. Like I don't know.
I mean, it takes, especially for this show, it takes a while to get into it. Like
It
especially like
does.
season 1, like you just have to push through because it's very slow.
So
You know what's
slow.
weird? I can't get into like actual shows like that, but I can get into animes like that because
Fucking
it's,
nerd.
No, because the thing is, they're
One Punch Man.
Because they're so stupid.
Yeah,
Because
One
like
Punch
they're
Man's
so emphatic.
I
and,
fucking
like,
love One Punch
everything.
Man,
Fucking
dude.
everything. Fucking bitch drops noodles on her hand and her fucking just like just
Yeah.
dumbest shit ever. And like that's the thing. It's so like. I don't know. I feel like with like these other shows, there's actual like character development because you see, it's a real person, yada yada. But I feel like in animes, like this shit's so like just fucking radical, like everything that's happening. So it's just like I think this is more appealing, I guess. But then
Have you watched One
maybe it's a
Punch
fucking
Man?
idiot.
Yeah,
Dude, that
I
shit's
just got
so
caught
funny.
up. I got caught up on the
Season
second
2.
season.
How many
Yeah.
episodes are now? Just one or 2?
Three?
It's like
3
five.
already?
It's five.
5?
5 now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
They're
I'm so
just not-
behind. I only
they're
watched
just
one.
not a
During my
dub.
4-hour gap, I watched all of them.
Oh, thanks.
I
The
binge watch a lot.
The only one I saw was like the first
That was
episode of
the
season 2 about when the tank top dude.
he's like a coward.
Bro, that shit was not like King Lion. The other guy.
The other
Tank
dude,
top-
he
fucking-
fought the guy Garo, or
No. The guys they're all in fucking tank tops and he's just
I
like
haven't watched
tank
that
top tackle and he's just
Yeah.
like Justice Crash.
Oh,
That one. You haven't seen it?
I don't think so.
where he gets his ass beat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it.
Dude, it's fucking hilarious. It's so stupid. It's just literally a gang of like dudes in tank tops that are superheroes. But like every fucking supermoon has the word tank top in it. It's so fucking
'Cause
stupid.
that's like his gang or his group
yeah,
of people.
that's his shit, you know?
His lackeys.
Is it? Are they dubbed already? Because like the first time I watched it was only
I mean,
sub.
It's sub, it's not dubbed.
Oh, it's not dubbed yet.
And it won't be dubbed probably until like it's done.
Yeah,
That's usually how it is.
yeah, that's funny.
Does dubbed or subbed bother you? Do you
No,
like
I
dubbed
don't care.
more?
But I was like, because like season 1, I watched it all dubbed, so but I don't get all
I'm
of
kind
them.
of used to watching it like when it's in subtitles.
Because most of them are like
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, that's like even when I do like when I would watch animes, like I would watch like that just because like American actors like the way they say it, it's just so stupid. Like
Kinjin, like it's
like,
super
it's
American.
like fucking Deku, just something dumb as shit. Like the way they sound. And the thing is, even when they curse, like it's so like.
You bastard!
Yeah,
Like,
that's a load of crap. Like just something dumb as shit. Like it's like you know the fuck he didn't say that. He said something a lot worse.
like no, I know. Like
don't mediate it.
when like
so
when
true.
You get his
when-
fucking head cut off. You're gonna say crap, really?
like no, yeah, like when Saitama says like his routine, and like
that's a-
Jano's like, that's a load of bull crap or whatever.
Like bullshit. that whole scene.
Dude, no, how does he squat? Like,
No, fuck you. I'll do it
that's
after.
the funniest
That's
shit.
me on the block.
What?
Oh, it's like Thomas squats.
Wait, how?
Just do it right now. Just right now. Just funny. Just to show him.
Wait, in the
like-
show?
Like
So like, you know when he talks about his routine, like,
Yeah.
like he squats like this. he flails his arms, and it's the funniest shit ever.
What
It's
the-
like 100 squats.
What is-
It's so fucking stupid, dude.
it's ridiculous.
I just like that concept of him doing 100 fucking push-ups, sit-ups, running, and then
And
eating
that-
two
and
bananas.
a banana
just gives
makes
him
him
fucking swell.
OP.
Like,
He could kill everything.
just the strongest person in the fucking world, and
The
it's like,
universe,
just like
dude.
as he's like talking, his fucking like just the animation on it
Yeah,
is so
like his
funny.
like face is all chiseled, like when he's talking all
Yeah.
intense. Like
It's
it's
so
so
funny.
funny. 'Cause otherwise, it's all eggy.
Yeah,
Like-
he's like a big ass fucking.
He's like the funniest character in that show.
easily.
I guess he really got his powers though, because I think the context of that show is like if you believe in something hard enough, then you actually develop those powers.
Oh really?
Yeah,
is
so
that what
like,
second season goes? Like,
yeah,
that's
because
it?
they start showing like all these villains. Like he's like, yeah, I was obsessed with lizards, and now I turned into one. Like it's like some random dude. Like that's a little scene, but like
So maybe that one dude that was like a car is because he was obsessed with cars.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that show's crazy.
That's
That's
like
a
a
funny
little
ass show
context,
though.
It's dumb as shit, but like
It's
that-
stupid, but it's hilarious.
Yeah,
Like,
it's literally making fun of like I feel like every anime is like making fun of anime realistically, unless it's like actually like stereo like it's a manga, you know, that have fucking like developed characters and shit. But like these new ones are just so.
Is that Flan?
I'm sorry.
That's his favorite vine.
I know.
No, what the dog doing?
Yeah, I don't know. One Punch Man is fucking hilarious. Like that was probably one of the newest ones I saw that like got me into anime again. So I was like,
It's probably one of the funniest ones though. Too.
yeah. But
man.
GNCs are gonna be closing down, so that's cool.
Wait, what? They're gonna be what?
Closing down.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was talking to my dad.
Why are you so excited? That's your
happy?
job.
Fuck GNC. No, okay, so like I was just driving home with my dad, right, and I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. This is like before he told me he did crack for the first time, and then like I'll tell you, that's a different
Okay.
podcast. But like
That's next week.
yeah, that's next week's podcast. But like we were just driving. He's all like, "So you work at GNC, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I heard they're not doing too good." I was like, well, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, like he read like this giant like Forbes list or some shit that's like companies that are like aren't doing good or like there's
Number one, McDonald's.
like just some shit that they're just fucking going, they're plummeting." GNC was on the list, and it makes sense because like now like regionally there's like one store closing a month in every region. Like alone within like this year, there's been 4 stores that have been closed already.
In your region?
Alone just in our region, like every month
Fuck.
is closing. They're closing.
When are you guys closing?
Fuck, probably
Next
Dude,
week?
Our store won't close unless the mall closes, honestly. But then they cut our fucking hours. Like now everyone has less hours. Yeah. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't plan on being there for like another month. So
When do you find out about the postback thing? Do you know?
I don't no idea.
Because she was telling me that like you most likely have to wait for like all the applicants to apply or whatever because there's like a different deadline. What were you saying?
So like there's like deadline.
Oh,
There's two
the-
deadlines. So
yeah.
the first time applicants it was due last month, and then for second time applicants
like
it's
May.
due May 15th.
Oh, that's like
So
it's on Wednesday.
So like hopefully after that we find out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was telling her that fucking Sawyer, like he submitted his application for the biotech master's program. He already got in.
Oh really?
Yeah, like 1 week. So yeah,
Because I'm sure it's a bunch of review and all this kind of shit. So I mean, if that's the case, then great. You know, if not, if I don't get in, I'll probably most likely just I don't know. I'm gonna be working, of course, and I'll be studying for my MCAT and then reapply next year. But I mean, that's the whole
You're
shit.
gonna reapply for the postback?
Yeah.
you're a nerd.
I mean, there's nothing I can do. From like where my GPA stands, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Wait, like if you don't get into it, like what are you gonna do? Do you know?
just work, study. I'll probably go back to school, like just do a JC, increase my GPA, just do something, dude. Because I can't not do anything.
Give David top.
Dave Top, yeah, number 1 on my list.
Yeah. You want him to cuck your wife?
Yeah.
He's so dumb.
He doesn't know what that. He's like, I accidentally yelled out that.
I didn't yell it out. I was in the store and I was talking to
He
my friend
said
Natalie.
yelled. He said yelled.
I didn't mean to say yelled. I was in the store and I was like, I forgot what I said. But it was basically someone cucking my wife, and I didn't know that means someone's fucking me.
Yeah,
I
if-
thought that meant
That's
like.
not how That's why I told him. I was like,
Yeah,
you keep
cucking your
using
wife,
it
yeah.
wrong. Like,
If,
So that means I want
if someone
someone-
fucks
I was
your
like,
wife, that means they cucked you.
They cucked you.
So I want someone to cuck me. I want someone to fuck me.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah,
that's
that's
what.
what it is.
I want like if you want David to fuck your wife, you want to say I want David to cuck me.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you.
That makes more
So
sense.
cuck your
I
wife.
even understand that concept. How do you not? Like,
Well, I don't know. I just thought I figured you
I
fucking
want David
associate
to
the.
cuck my wife.
Dude,
It's
like that David
low
vlog.
key, I want you to
Cuck
fuck
you.
me.
Like-
Like,
I didn't know what it meant.
Dude, like that one David vlog where like he makes out with Jonah's mom,
Oh, some
and then
cuck
he,
shit?
and then
Yeah.
he, and then he's like, oh yeah, your dad was into it. He's like, oh damn, some cuck shit. Like, oh yeah, dudes. All right, man. Well, we reached 30 minutes. That's our time for today. Thanks for listening, y'all. Thanks for coming on here, Patrick. That was
Anytime.
a good one.
Next time we have more people, we'll do like another music edition. That'd be cool.
Yeah, because we want to talk about Logic's new album.
Oh, what
Have you
do you
listened
guys
to it?
think about that album?
Like 5 more minutes.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, fuck it. We're
oh,
not done
like
yet.
5 minutes to talk about this album.
Just go.
It's not bad. I mean, it's definitely better than Supermarket. Supermarket was fucking ass because
I didn't even listen to Super.
dude, I didn't listen to my friend Amber's like, you heard Logic's new album? I'm like, well, which one? I thought he was talking about Young Sinatra 4. He's like, no, he made an alternative. I'm like, the fuck you mean alternative? Like was he fucking Linkin Park? What the fuck is this about? And he's like, no, it's like he played one song. I'm like, this is fucking garbage. And I was really like, what the fuck's he trying to do with this new album? It wasn't bad. Like I've heard a couple of songs. I like it. I mean, I wouldn't put it on my top 10 for sure. But I mean, like for a Logic album, I mean, it's good. Because I feel like Logic album, like, okay, what I've noticed in every single album, there's a very specific, like not just like a track list of like whatever, but like every single one. There's one song about depression. There's one song about this. There's one song about him being biracial. There's one song about acceptance. There's one song about like being okay with yourself. There's one song about acceptance. Like there's always one song directed at that where I feel like his other projects are kind of more like, not even his other project. I feel like that's just how every single one is. So I feel like you would expect him to go with a different story or a different mode of like how to talk about something rather than like the same format saying it differently. You know, at least that's what I got from it. Like there's like for instance like a couple of songs I really like from off it. You know, like Conscious of it's like the first song on the album. It's a really good album. A really good song. That one's good. Lost in Transmission is good. Fucking Homicide's good with Eminem. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's like the best song on there.
Yeah, but I mean it's not
The one
terrible.
with the Chris D'Elia at the end.
Yeah, that's so funny. But like,
Oh, that's Crystal Lee talking at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
how does he go? Like,
he's like, of course I'm born torn. Like, I'm an abortion. Like just so stupid.
Torn.
I'm born torn in abortion.
Dude, he sounds just like Eminem though.
Yeah.
Like that's how Eminem raps.
Yeah.
I think that's how he fucking talks.
Talks. Imagine he's talking. Hey, what's up, Marshall?
Hey,
We're born torn
I'm
porn.
gonna eat some fucking.
I want to eat some torn, and I want to watch some porn. Like the fuck.
It's just weird. But
He got Will Smith on the track too.
I saw that. I was like,
Did
what
I?
is- Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this? At first, I was like, this guy sounds weirdly familiar.
It was Will Smith. Damn,
Will
I want to
Smith.
listen to that. That's just
Dude, Will Smith low-key goes off in that song.
Really?
I was
Damn.
like, what the heck? He gets
Yeah.
bars. Like,
funny. Damn, dude, Will Smith and his son. The fuck?
Honestly.
Jaden Smith's on a crazy level.
Dude, he's actually really. That one song I asked you, dude, I thought he was Earl Sweatshirt. Fucking,
Was it
something.
Passion? I think.
No, it was something freestyle.
What's it called? Oh, Calabasas freestyle.
Yeah. Dude, I thought I was like, is this fucking Earl Sweatshirt? Because even the beat sounds something like him, but it's just
Yeah.
like it does not sound like him at all. Like some Odd Future kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But no, like I don't know, it wasn't bad. I like Young Sinatra 4 a little bit better. I just felt like the mood of it was a little like, I don't know, it wasn't bad. But I mean, like I don't know, like Under Pressure was good. I didn't care for Bobby Tarantino too. I thought it was fucking lame. I don't know how the fuck that was like a really good album. I just didn't like it. I thought it was so gimmicky and just.
That's the thing. That's like where I wanted to start listening to him, and it was really bad.
Bobby Tarantino.
Yeah.
Bobby Tarantino one's good.
Wait, was that the one with the girl on the album cover?
Yeah, it's like his wife and he's driving.
So she went to my high school.
What?
Dead ass.
Yeah, she went to
Justin
my high
Duro?
school. Yeah,
Or-
because or no, she went to it was either my high school or the rival high school. Because
Oh really?
I remember they used to always be seen together in Chino Hills, like eating around there.
Really, Logic and her.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then I remember they got he had her on the album cover. And then shortly after they
They
split apart.
That was weird.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
That's what I heard.
right
Like,
after.
when I heard like,
Yeah, I was
oh, like
like,
they're
what?
breaking up. Like, no, he just put on an album cover.
Yeah.
What the fuck you mean they're breaking up? And then like they fucking broke up.
I remember that because he was like, "Oh, like it's not really a breakup or like a divorce or whatever." Because he's like, "We're just like grown apart." I don't know. He make a really weird excuse about it.
I don't know. I just from what I heard, like he just wanted to be single, and I'm just like, all right, that makes sense if you're in a relationship, but you're fucking married.
Yeah, yeah. What
Like
point?
it's
Like,
different. Like if you're like, oh, I'm in a relationship with like my girlfriend. Okay, I don't really feel it right now. I think we should take a break. Understandable. You're fucking married.
do they have kids or no?
No, they have
No.
just 3 dogs though.
Dogs.
Yeah, which is like better than kids.
Dead ass.
Kids are
Fuck
stupid.
them kids. That's what
Honestly.
Daenerys said.
But yeah, it wasn't bad. It's okay. It wasn't bad though. I was pleasantly surprised because I mean he usually has like I like his beats. I think his beats are pretty cool when they're not fucking like super like when he tries to do like a trap beat like that's what when he tries to make trap beats are fucking awkward. Like I feel like he just tries to do it and like he makes a good beat and he just fucking farts on it and just makes it terrible. Like, dude, he just puts some random fucking like just.
Like that Icy song with Gucci Man?
Yes, bro! That was so fucking whack.
Is that the Wakanda thing in the background?
Dude,
or
that's
what is that?
Yeah, it is.
That's what it is?
It's fucking weird.
The Wakanda?
It's like the Wakanda, like, it's like a chant. It's weird.
It's just
like that one?
It's just fucking weird.
Yeah, it's like
fucking
awkward.
weird.
It's like weird.
Well, we'll probably get big shit, but I mean, like, dude, it's just like, I think like the beginning of the beats are like really, I feel like it's pretty normal. Like, okay, Plex, 808s, whatever, cool. And then once Logic comes in, he's like, you know what this fucking needs? Some person is fucking stirring a macaroni in the background. Just something weird. Like,
trying to be gimmicky as fuck.
Just something just corny as shit. Like a fucking like.
That's like the white in him coming.
Seriously.
The half white.
You know this needs a fucking tuba.
Fucking trumpets and shit, just brass instruments.
It was a fucking ska. He makes a whole ska album. But literally, Supermarket was literally, it was a reach.
Really?
Because I know, 100%. Like, what kind of, I think I try to do, I think I'm like 100% what he tried doing. I think he really wants to try to be like Gambino.
Really?
In his new album, he references Gambino a couple times. Not in a bad way. He's like, shout out to my homie Gambino, yada, yada, yada. But.
Are they even friends?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Gambino's like, yeah, I know him. Fuck.
You know what's interesting about that? Because wasn't he talking about producing and being in a movie soon?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly like what Gambino's all about.
Because like, if you think about it, like, Gambino went from like fucking Camp, which was like his first rendition of music before he was like Sick Boy and he was known for doing Cul-de-sac. And then he went to Because Internet, which was completely different from his first album, but it was still, you know, rap, you know, to a certain degree. And then he went fucking completely left field and went R&B. And I feel like Logic, honestly, if people didn't give a fuck of like you copying someone's style, Logic would have done R&B too.
True.
But like I feel like you wanted to kind of see like, you know, because Gambino got fucking praise from that shit. He got a fucking Grammy for it, you know. And this shit was like #1 for like the first week.
He wasn't even there to accept that Grammy, was he?
Fuck? He was just like, oh my.
You know what's funny? The same guy that accepted the award for Gambino, he won an Oscar.
Really?
That same year.
Damn, bro.
I forgot his name.
Gambino was fucking magic.
Yeah, for that it was like some I forget his name. It was like some white dude. He had like really long hair, kind of like a hippie. Yeah, but he accepted
Gambino's award. There was
a
Genius video of them talking about how he made the beat for Gambino for
yeah.
But yeah, like, and then Logic fucking does a weirdly fucking out of this. Well, but the thing is, it makes sense for Gambino because man, Gambino's voice is really soulful. Even in like Because of the Internet, like what do you call it, Flights of the Navigator or fucking like you know what's the other song he sings? He sounds all like Life the Biggest Troll. There's certain like songs where his voice is very loud. It's emphatic. It has some soul to it. But like it's just funny because Gambino like he's just all black, so it makes sense for him to like it not necessarily makes sense, but like. He goes from like rap to like soul and R&B, and it's just funny because Logic's like fucking black and white, and he goes from rap to like alternative. It's like his white part's coming out. Like, it's just really funny. Like he's in a garage punk band. The fucking next album, but like it was just
Green Day.
I'm like 100% sure it was just a reach. I wanted to see. I'm pretty sure he did it to see if it would be good because I'm pretty sure he's just trying to like run off of like Gambino's gas. Personally. I mean, it was weird because like that album got like more stars on like fucking.
No, I've seen that.
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck? Who bumps this shit? Like who? Like is this like that one fan who's just like, this is what I fuck? Like Andrew, what the fuck? Who Andrew's been eating like the whole fucking time?
Dude, he only knows the one song. He only knows like the 1-800 song.
The Suicide song.
That's all he knows.
That's a good song. Don't be wrong. Like, that's what fucking blew him up for sure. But I mean like. Putting like Logic back then to now, people won't fucking. They're like, oh, it's like when people like fucking like Tyler the Creator now, but before when you heard him say you know everything else, they're like, whoa, what the fuck, you know? From a guy going to like a super like a guy who hated saying he like loved saying like fag and stuff and like being super like closeted homophobic to a guy who's like basically like, oh, I'm gay now and I'm alone. I don't know. Yeah, I remember that. Weird, but yeah, that was my rendition of Logic's album. It wasn't bad. 1 in 10. I give it like a 6.
Yeah. Well, if you get a chance to have like other people on it too, like we'll talk more.
Yeah, we'll do a whole like collab, like a bunch of music that's out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, cause like I was actually thinking about getting more mics too, so it'll be like easier.
Let me know. I'll
Yeah.
pitch in because this is our thing, basically.
Yeah, it's only like they're only like $20, so it's not bad.
Still though.
Yeah. All right.
Alright.
Thanks for listening, y'all. Again, thanks Patrick for coming on here.
No problem.
We'll catch y'all next week. Peace out.
See ya.
Later.